Welcome to the Mutlu Kalyoncuoğlu YouTube channel. This channel brings together music, literature, culture, art, philosophy, travel experiences, and creative works inspired by modern technology and artificial intelligence. With viewers and subscribers from many different countries, our goal is to create a meeting place where knowledge, imagination, and beauty come together. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Jack London, the writer of adventure, survival, and the human spirit. Among the great names of world literature, few authors have lived a life as adventurous and extraordinary as Jack London. His novels and stories continue to captivate readers around the globe, not only because of their thrilling plots but also because they explore some of the deepest questions about human nature, courage, freedom, and survival. Jack London was born on January 12, 1876, in San Francisco, California. His childhood was marked by poverty and hardship. Unlike many writers who spent their early years in comfortable surroundings, London experienced the realities of struggle from a very young age. He worked in factories, canneries, and other demanding jobs to help support himself and his family. These experiences would later provide rich material for his literary works. Despite the challenges he faced, London possessed an intense desire to learn. He spent countless hours reading books borrowed from public libraries. Literature became his gateway to a larger world. Through reading, he discovered new ideas, distant places, and the power of storytelling. Gradually, he developed a dream of becoming a writer. Before achieving literary success, London lived many different lives. He worked as a sailor, traveled across the seas, joined expeditions, and experienced both adventure and danger firsthand. One of the most influential chapters of his life was his journey to the Klondike Gold Rush in the harsh northern wilderness of Canada and Alaska. Although he did not find great wealth there, he discovered something even more valuable: inspiration. The frozen landscapes, endless forests, powerful rivers, and extreme conditions of the North became the setting for many of his greatest stories. In these wild environments, London explored the struggle between civilization and nature, as well as the strength and resilience hidden within every living being. Perhaps his most famous novel is The Call of the Wild. The story follows Buck, a domesticated dog who is suddenly thrust into the unforgiving wilderness of the North. As Buck faces hardship, danger, and transformation, he gradually reconnects with his ancient instincts and discovers the call of his true nature. The novel is not merely about a dog, it is a profound reflection on freedom, identity, and survival. Another masterpiece, White Fang, tells the story from the opposite perspective. Instead of a domesticated animal returning to the wild, it follows a wild wolf dog learning to trust and live among humans. Through White Fang's journey, London explores themes of compassion, loyalty, and the transformative power of kindness. What makes Jack London unique is his ability to combine thrilling adventure with deep philosophical reflection. His stories are filled with action, but beneath the surface lies an exploration of human existence itself. His characters often confront overwhelming obstacles, whether in the form of nature, society, or their own inner struggles. Through these challenges, London reveals both the fragility and the strength of the human spirit. London was also deeply interested in social issues. He wrote about poverty, inequality, and the difficulties faced by working people. His experiences gave him a unique perspective on society, and many of his works contain powerful observations about justice, ambition, and the pursuit of a meaningful life. Although Jack London died at the age of only 40, his literary legacy remains extraordinary. During his lifetime, he produced dozens of novels, hundreds of short stories, and numerous essays and articles. His works have been translated into many languages and continue to inspire readers across generations and cultures. Today, more than a century after his death, Jack London remains one of the most widely read adventure writers in the world. His stories remind us that life is often unpredictable and challenging, but they also teach us that courage, determination, and hope can guide us through even the harshest conditions. His novels are not simply tales of distant lands and dangerous journeys. They are timeless reflections on humanity itself, on our fears, our dreams, our struggles, and our capacity to endure. As we conclude this literary introduction, our video will continue with a melancholy violin performance inspired by the solitude, perseverance, beauty, and emotional depth found throughout Jack London's remarkable works. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the music.